Imagine settling down for a cozy night of television, only to have your screen hijacked by a bizarre figure in a Max Headroom mask. On the evening of November 22, 1987, the unexpected and unexplainable occurred. Two Chicago-based television stations, WGN-TV and WTTW, fell victim to an audacious signal hijacking. The eerie figure that appeared on screens across the city was a distorted parody of Max Headroom, a character from a British dystopian future TV show, known for his staccato, stuttering speech and shiny, plastic-looking face. As families across the Windy City settled in for their usual TV viewing, their shows were abruptly interrupted. Without warning, the regular programming flickered, distorted, and was replaced by a figure in a Max Headroom mask. The figure bobbed and twitched in front of a rotating metallic background, mimicking the surreal digital landscape that was Max Headroom's trademark. The first intrusion, on WGN-TV, lasted a mere 17 seconds. Engineers, initially thrown into confusion by the sudden interruption, quickly regained control. But the night of bizarre broadcasts was far from over. Later, during a broadcast of Doctor Who on WTTW, the figure reappeared. This time, the intrusion lasted around a minute and a half. The figure rambled on, referencing New Coke, clutch cargo, and other seemingly unrelated topics.
Because he's a freaking nerd. This guy did that Chuck's roasting it. Freaking nerd. Oh, Jesus. That's the way. CBX. Oh, my files. Oh, I guess they're time back from Peace for all the greatest world newspaper nerds. Oh, my brother is wearing the other one. But it's dirty. Where's the put my time off? Oh, Lord, I know they're coming to get me.
Before the regular programming returned, the shock and confusion of the viewers were palpable. Calls flooded into the stations. Who was this figure? How had they managed to hijack the signal? And perhaps most intriguingly, why had they done it? And just as suddenly as it began, the intrusion ended, leaving viewers and station engineers alike in stunned silence. In an era of investigations and theories sought to unmask the figure behind the Max Headroom mask, both the Federal Communications Commission and the FBI stepped in, their probing eyes intent on deciphering the puzzle that had been broadcast to thousands of unsuspecting viewers. The hijackers had used a method known as signal intrusion. By sending a more powerful microwave transmission to the station's broadcast towers, they were able to override the signals of WGN-TV and WTTW, effectively hijacking the airwaves for their cryptic broadcasts. This audacious act was a clear violation of FCC regulations, and the hunt was on for the culprits. Despite the tireless efforts of investigators, the identities and motives of the hijackers remain shrouded in mystery. To this day, we're left with only theories and speculation, the true story remaining tantalizingly out of reach. Yet, the Max Headroom incident was not destined to fade into obscurity. Instead, it found a curious kind of immortality. It's been referenced in various forms of media, from films to video games, and has become a symbol of cyberpunk culture. The masked figures' jumbled, nonsensical messages and the audacity of the intrusion itself have cemented the incident's place in the annals of television history. In the world of signal intrusion, the Max Headroom incident is a legend. It's a symbol of audacity, a testament to the power of technology and a reminder of the inherent vulnerability of our communication systems. Despite the passage of time, the Max Headroom incident remains one of television's most enduring mysteries.